All right, everybody. Today is a new day, and it's a good day because people are beginning to wake up and beginning to do research and beginning to take the blinders off and stop believing everything that they're being told. Um, you know, we're gonna talk today about some of these things, and I want to give you guys pointers um, of what you can tell your friends and neighbors when they ask you. Because what does the Word of God say? It says that how will they know unless a preacher is sent to tell them? And that is what we are. We are preachers of the truth, preachers of righteousness and the truth and godliness and everything that is good and that is joyful and that is virtuous and that is peaceful and that is full of love. We think on these things and we talk about these things. Sometimes all people need is for someone to turn the light bulb on to the truth. Because the people that sat in darkness can see a great light. If you would be that light to everyone and then tell them to be the light to everyone else, then we can easily, quickly turn on the lights in this world and begin to tell people the truth. All right, so number one, when we are talking about this, we will begin to explain to people what A is. Okay? And it is when your cells get poisoned with toxic load, they release A, and that's all it is. And you get sick from it, and you don't feel good. But guess what? You have a beautiful thing called an immune system. And your immune system kicks in right away and says, okay, we have this and we need to get rid of it. So what do? Well, we create a fever. Okay? That's why heat kills. Okay? Heat does. Heat and cold. Okay? So it creates a fever. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a fever, make sure you leave that fever alone. Okay? Because that is your immune system reacting to or to an infection or to any other thing that that your body may have that is not normal. It's not normal function. But see, the thing is that our bodies are so beautifully and wonderfully made that we have inside of us everything that we need, that we could possibly ever need to heal and to recover. And that is the beauty of it. And that is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of the way God made us. Okay? God made us so that our bodies can heal and recover and restore all on their own. Okay? Second of all, A cannot survive outside of the host. It cannot. It gets its energy from the cell. Okay? That's why it has to attach itself to a cell. It has to live inside of a cell for it to survive. It can't survive outside of the host. It can't produce its own energy. It can't. What is it? It is the cell releasing toxic load. That's all it is. Here's a good one for you. I want you to tell your neighbor this. If we're contagious, or airborne, okay, as highly contagious as they say they are, we would all have AIDS. Okay? If a could survive on the surface of anything for any amount of time, we would all have AIDS. What is AIDS? AIDS is that's right. You got it right. That's what it is. And people don't know this. All they know is what they're being told. Okay? People need a light bulb turned on. All right? We can turn that on for people. If just talk to them. I was talking to a friend, a coworker the other day, and I was telling him the truth. I was telling him all these facts, and this is a highly fearful person, and I could see the light in their eyes turn on, and their face become enlightened, because they were hearing the truth, and it was setting them free. Okay? It was opening the door to the cage that the media puts you in, to blind you, to trick you, to manipulate you, to lie to you, to speak all manner of evil against you. All right? The truth of the matter is that once people wake up to this fraud, and once people wake up to the agenda, and once people wake up to what's really happening and what's really going on, this cult will never be able to play this card again. Okay? We have to stay focused, and we have to realize that people don't know the truth. And that's why we're here telling the truth. And you know what? It is your due diligence to go and read, and to do investigation and research on your own. Research everything, even if it's the truth. Research what I'm telling you. Research everything that you hear. All right? And then use your cognitive thinking and your free will and your free mind, and lay aside bias, okay? And research the truth. And do a little bit of reading. And don't let anybody tell you what a is or what anything is. You find out for yourself, because what does Proverbs tell us? It says a fool makes up his mind without doing any research on his own. Now, it doesn't say it in those exact words, but I'm paraphrasing. But it says a fool makes up his mind before before looking into the matter. And you know what else it says? A fool also answers before hearing the question. So we are not to be fools, but we are to be wise in this world. Okay, we are to be gentle like doves, but discerning, right? Okay, Jesus was led to the sheep like to the slaughter like a sheep. Didn't say a word, but you know what? He was the truth, and he was doing what he had come to do, and he was obeying the will of the Father, and he spoke the truth. Even in the moments of death, he told, who did he tell? He told Pilate that he was the truth. And he was convinced. And he was convicted of what he was doing. That's why he washed his hands of the murder of Jesus Christ. But I digress. But what I'm trying to say is this. People need to hear the truth, and you are the one to give it to them. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Give people what they need, and they need the truth. Okay? We are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. We can not lose our flavor. We cannot lose our saltiness. This is the hour that we have been waiting for. And so I want you guys to give thanks today for this day, for Jesus Christ, for his life, for his death, and for his resurrection, that he lives again, and he is here now. And you know what? We are not in darkness. And you know what? We are not afraid. We are not afraid, because there are more of us than there are of them, and they know it, and they are scared of us. And that's why they don't want us together. They don't want us talking. They want us all secluded into our little isolated corners so that we cannot talk to each other about the truth, about what's going on. But you know what? Let them censor us. Because you know what? We're not staying away from each other for a long time. No, we are not. We are going to do what we have to do in order to ensure that we remain free. Because you know what? My children are counting on it. Your children are counting on you to tell the truth. Because today we are here, but tomorrow it's going to be them. Tomorrow it's going to be them. And they are counting on you. Their future is counting on you to tell the truth today so that tomorrow can be better for them. All right. Listen. We are winning. Satan is not going to win. He is overplaying his hand, and he is a big fat loser, and he knows that he has a future and an eternity in hell burning with flames that cannot be quenched. And he hates us, and he hates you, and he wants to take as many with him as he can. And I'm telling you this right now because I am convinced that we will win, and I am convinced that God is opening the eyes of the blind. All right? You know what? You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Come on now. Get up, stand up. Okay? Get up and stand up for your rights. Stand up for the right to live free without fear. Because let me tell you something. Fear is a spirit. A spirit which God has not given us. A spirit that is out to manipulate and control the minds of the masses. Let me tell you something. Fear is the currency of control. That is how they control people, through fear. So I'm telling you today, I'm breaking you free from chains of fear today. And I want you to go and break the chains off of somebody else today. And even if they do not listen, say it anyways. Speak the truth anyways. Even if nobody listens, there's going to be one person that your words will fall on their ears. And they will believe. And it will be just the thing that they needed to break free. All right. You are a chain breaker today, and I am a chain breaker today, and we are going forth, and we're going to break the chains and the lies of Satan and all of his little demons that are out there manipulating and tormenting people. No, not today. We are not going to go along with your agenda. We're not going to go along with your evil plans. We're not going to give you our allegiance. We will not bow down and worship the beast. We will not bow down and worship his image. We will not take the mark of the beast. We will not succumb to you. Take away our water and food, and we will live on the word of God. And this is our resolve. And this is our resolve. Take away our freedoms and our rights, and we will live in the Spirit. Because wherever the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. I love you guys. I'm here to tell you today, you go out and break the chains off of somebody else today, because that is the way that we will win, is by speaking and not being silent. God bless you. See you soon. Bye.